Man, oh man, it is not a good night to be an LSU Tiger fan. And if any LSU fans come across this video, be sure to let me know down in the comments what's going on with your program. Because from an outside perspective, I gotta say this has got to be the lowest point I've seen LSU at in a long time, at least in the last like 4 or 5 years. I mean, this has got to be the worst loss of the Brian Kelly era. I mean, we're talking empty seats in the third quarter, fans chanting for him to be fired, getting beat at one point by over 30 points at home against Texas A&M, who is having a very good season and they are a good program. But nonetheless, a team that LSU expects to beat every single year, and they haven't in almost 3 years now. So I don't know, LSU fans. I feel like your program is just in a really bad state. You're committed long-term to a head coach who is, again, under contract through 2031. His buyout's over $50 million if you wanted to fire him right now. And the coaching market is absolutely insane with Penn State job opened, Florida jobs open. A lot of big jobs are open, and there could be some more coming soon. This is not the right time to fire a head coach or be looking for a new coach. LSU is a top job in college football, no doubt. LSU, since they hired Kelly, has been a 9-10 win team, which again is not bad, but for a program like LSU, they're expecting to win SEC and national championships. 6 years ago, they were the greatest show on turf out here, legendary 2019 team, and they haven't been able to even come close to that since. And now you're looking at back-to-back years of missing the 12-team playoff, haven't made the college football playoffs since that 2019 season. I mean, it has been a little rough for LSU fans since that magical season. The atmosphere just around the LSU program and around Brian Kelly is just really negative. Every week I'm online, I'm seeing LSU fans, they want Brian Kelly fired. They got fans at the game tonight chanting that they want Brian Kelly fired. I mean, things are not looking up for the LSU Tigers right now. What does LSU do? Where do they go from here? Your program has plateaued under Brian Kelly. Like, you had a solid little run there, had some good wins. Again, probably the highlight of the Brian Kelly era right now is that win over Alabama in the Bryce Young, one of those Bryce Young teams where they beat them in Death Valley on that Mason Taylor 2-point conversion. That's probably the highlight of this Brian Kelly era, and I think they made the SEC championship that year and got blown out by Georgia. So, I mean, that's been the highlight of the Kelly era. No CFP appearances. Other than that, Bama win, no really big signature wins, I don't think. And now here you are in year 4 or 5, and you're getting blown out at home by Texas A&M, and you're about to have your third conference loss of the season before October's over. I mean, this program is just in a really bad state right now. A&M hasn't beaten LSU in Baton Rouge since 1994, so a little bit of history that Brian Kelly has broken, actually. He's broken that LSU win streak, and I don't know. I really do feel like this is rock bottom. And again, LSU fans, if you come across this video, please let me know how you feel about the state of your program in the comments. And what do you do from here? Because again, a $50 million buyout is not cheap. That is a lot of money to be paying for a coach to leave your program. I got to think that LSU is going to stick with Kelly and try to see if he can figure it out. But I mean, the vibes around the program are just not there right now. On the recruiting side, they do get good recruits. What does it say to recruits when they look at, they tune into an LSU game and they see, pretty much the whole freaking stadium's empty in a nighttime primetime matchup. Pretty much every 5 seconds, Brian Kelly's screaming his head off at an assistant coach or throwing his headset on the sideline. I mean, I don't know. It just, the program is just not being ran properly by Kelly right now, and they're paying him a lot of money for him to just not get the job done. They've just completely fallen flat in SEC play, starting with that loss to Ole Miss and then carrying over here. So we'll see if they can somewhat salvage this season, but with Alabama game coming up soon, things are just definitely not looking up for LSU. The noise around Brian Kelly is going to continue to get louder and louder, and I just don't know where LSU goes from here. I gotta think the program's in a little bit of shambles right now, and I just don't see that getting corrected anytime soon because Brian Kelly has too big of a buyout for them to fire him. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe they'll pull the plug, but right now I feel like LSU's just kind of stuck. I'm really interested to see where LSU goes from here, but I think that they are in a lot of trouble right now, and they're kind of stuck at the moment with Brian Kelly. So thank y'all for listening. Be sure to click the sub button. Let me know what you guys think LSU should do about the current state of their program. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.